Hey guys, it's Danielle here from DKW Styling. No, I did not get a perm. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm back. I'm committed to sharing more like products, techniques, tools. I think this is kind of fun. I was just like playing around. I actually wore my hair like this for Halloween last year, and I just thought it was like big and fun. Got tons of compliments. I don't wear like this a lot because it takes a good 45 minutes, but it's just fun and different. So I'm going to share with you guys how I did it, what products I use, what tools, and you can kind of play around and have fun and do the same thing. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This curl actually takes a good 45 minutes. So that's why I went ahead and like curled most of it, but I left like one random straight section out so I could show you guys how I do it, and then I'll show you how you kind of pull it apart. So today's video, we're gonna be talking about, again, this small, it's just by Chi, but it's a really, really tiny barrel. You always wonder like, how do people get those teeny curls? And you can actually take smaller sections than this and get it even tighter, but it's so much work. So I'll show you what size sections I take, and we'll go ahead and get started. And this is best to do on probably a dirty hair day, because you do have to wash it the next day if you sleep on these curls. It's kind of a big fro, and you want to do it on like day 3 when you're ready to wash your hair. So the only products I put in my hair today, I think I mentioned this, if you missed last week's video, I talked all about dirty hairstyling days or dry styling ideas and what products to put in your hair when you're styling it dry or when you don't have time to do a full wash. So go back and watch that video. I also show like a cute braid and a cute half updo, and just like, I call it lazy girl hairstyles, but really I feel like it's like smart girl hairstyles because it's quick and easy, and you know, I always get a lot of compliments. So anyways, today I started off with this dry conditioner. This is my favorite product for, I would say, dirty hair. I mean, oftentimes we'll put in a dry shampoo, which this one by Oribe is called their Gold Dust Dry Shampoo. This one's amazing. It's not too heavy. So this one's really good to put in at your roots, and then you want to treat your ends on dirty hair days. So I put a little bit of this dry conditioning spray by Oribe. And then the other thing you can do is you can run a little bit of a light oil through your hair, especially if you wear hair extensions. That just makes it feel really soft. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna curl this side. It's just basically a wrap curl, and you want to curl everything away from your face. So I went ahead and I clipped the top section off when I was curling, and kind of got it away from out of my way of my extensions. And you want to take pretty small sections. So that's about the size of the section. And again, wrapping away from the face. Be careful when you do a wrap curl. Like sometimes your hair will just kind of twist. And if you ever try to do a wrap curl and it comes undone and it has like kinks and bends and like it doesn't work right, well, if you let it twist too much, it will, I don't know why, but it heats up weird and it kinks. So you want to leave your curl kind of like a flat curl. So I'm going to show you how to create that. So I'm going to start up at the top and see how this is a flat curl. So normally your hair would start twisting around. Be careful when you're doing that in the beginning, and just try to get it more of a flat. You see how I'm holding it flat? And then wrapping all the way down. Now, if your hair is really long, you're gonna have a piece of the hair that you can't fit on the iron, and that's okay, but don't leave it straight. It's such a tight curl, it looks kind of weird if you just leave that end straight. So again, I'm just gonna kind of loosely let that out. Now see how I have this straight end? I'm just gonna wrap just my end in there. Careful not to burn your hand. And voila. So then you have these pretty tight curls. It looks a little 90s, it looks a little crazy, but when you break it all apart, it's kind of fun and cute. I wouldn't do this a ton, but it's fun every now and again just to change it up. People will be like, oh my God, did you get a perm? I'm like, well, 90s is back, so let's rock it. I don't know if I want to commit that much to get a full perm, but this is kind of a fun look every now and again. So that one I was able to catch my end in it, so I didn't have to rewrap it. Again, trying to keep my iron or the curl flat as I wrap all the way through. I'm gonna show you guys an example of a curl fail so you know what I'm talking about. The temperature on this iron is all the way up because I am curling my extensions and I feel like they can handle a little bit more heat. Okay, if you take too big of a section, this curl won't work, and if you wrap it, it won't work. So let's just take this big, messy section and twist it and see if it'll give me a fail curl. So that has a lot of it twisted as I wrapped around, and you can see that's not so cute. Even if I held it in longer, it kinks weird and you're like, what did I do wrong? So number one, smaller section, and this goes for any kind of wrap curl. So if you've bought like a 1-inch barrel wrap curl and you're like, I give up, I can't do this. It's how you're wrapping it around the iron, as crazy as that sounds. So it twists a little bit, but for the most part, I try to keep it pretty flat. Ta-da! If you like my shirt, it is by ALC. I got it from ShopBot. I know sometimes with YouTube videos, like people watch them later, so if you watch this recently, it's super cute. It has like a little detail on the sleeve, and I just barely got it. And I do blogging on fashion. I love fashion. So if you go click the link below this video, that will take you directly to my blog, DKW Styling. And on Thursdays, I do a fashion post where I just talk about like my finds of the week or my favorite outfit or whatever. Okay, I'm getting into my reel here, so I'm gonna turn it down a smidge. Okay, do you like it? Okay, so this is the part with these kind of curls, you do not want to rake them out or you will end up with some really big hair. So I am just gonna pull these sections apart, and this is actually something that goes for people that have naturally curly hair. Like they know that you can't just pull it apart or you're just gonna have a really big mess of hair. Or I'm sorry, you can't comb it out. You wanna just kind of gently pull sections apart. I'm gonna go ahead and just start kind of grabbing my sections. So 90s. And again, breaking apart these curls. If it does get a little bit fuzzy, you can run a little bit of oil through when you get done. And if you want to change the part, I don't know, sometimes when I feel like I have big curly hair, I want to change the part a little bit. Okay, so there you go. I don't even want to say 90s, this is 80s, it's so big. I kind of wanted to just like do the little side part. I think the messier the better, and it gives you a little more volume on top. And then I'm just using a little bit of like a light hairspray. But I don't know, I think it's kind of fun. I actually wore my hair like this for Halloween for like a change up, and I don't know, I thought it was cute, fun. So I wanted to just do a quick demo, like if you just want kind of like wild curly hair, and you can pull it out even a little bit more. I don't want it to get too fuzzy, so I just kind of like lightly combed a few out. But this reminds me of when I was like 12 and I would get like red rod perms, like that was the thing, you just scrunch and go. But I love it, it's fun. So if you want to try something different, I will link this iron on my blog post, and hopefully you just learned a few things as far as like how to wrap your hair and that kind of thing. So tune into my YouTube channel, subscribe. You can hit up my blog at dkwstyling.com. I also do a podcast. I think I've shared quite a few videos of the podcast on here. But my YouTube, I mostly started just doing like beauty, techniques, products, and all that good stuff. So I will link my products, my curling irons, and everything. And I will see you guys next week. So you've seen a little bit of the process. Now come experience the process. All you need to do is click the link below. That's gonna take you directly to my blog, where you can go to my contact page and reach out to me. Whether you're a curious student or you're just another girl that loves hair, either way, don't be shy. Make sure to click on the link below.